Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be explaining how to use the Raptor programming app to answer the following prompt. Create a flowchart using Raptor, write the pseudocode, then write the Python code to represent a logic of a program that inputs from the user the height and width of a wall, calculates and displays the amount of paint you need to cover the wall. It takes 1 gallon of paint for every 150 square feet of wall. And then we also see that we are given the sample output. So the height given is 150 feet, the width given is 10 feet, and the amount of paint is 10 gallons. So when we go over here, we can see I already have the work done. So we'll start out with the flow chart. So once you begin on Raptor, it's already going to have the start and end already inputted onto the app. So you're going to drag 2 input boxes, which I have done so right here, 1 and 2. And then we are going to, for the first input, we're going to enter the height in feet. And for the variable, we're going to put height. And when you click done, it'll show up like this, enter the height and get height. So for the second input, we are going to enter the width, and for the variable, it'll be width. And for the third box, this is not an input symbol, but a processing symbol. So when we enter it, we enter the equation area equals width times height. And when we add another processing symbol, we are trying to find the number of gallons, which is equal to area divided by 150. Now the last one box here is the output symbol. So we're going to put the number of gallons needed to paint the wall of sides plus the width and the height is equal to the number of gallons. And after that, we end it. So when we actually run the program, it'll go from the start to the first input box, and it's going to make us enter the height, which was 150 feet. So the little box will appear and you will enter 150 feet. And then the second box will also run through and it will ask you to enter the width, which is 100. And when you get down to the processing box, it's going to ask you to enter a variable, and you can press 2, and then it'll run through and it'll show you the amount of gallons needed. And for the pseudocode, this is my pseudocode right here. So prompt user for wall height, I put display enter the height, which is 150 feet, and that's what you input. And then prompt user for wall width, you're going to display enter the width 10 feet, calculate area of the wall, area equals height times width, calculate gallons of paint needed, and we already know that to find out the number of gallons needed, we need to do area divided by 150. And then the last one, which is shown over here in this last box, it is the amount of paint is gallons needed or gallons. And then for my Python code, this was my first time doing it, so I'm not sure if it's exactly correct, but I put height equals to the input, which you would enter the height of the wall, 150 feet. Width is an input, you enter the width of the wall, 10 feet. Area equals height times width. Gallons is equal to area divided by 150. And the last thing is the amount of paint is gallons, which would calculate the amount of gallons needed. The end. I hope this made a little bit of sense. This was my first time using the Raptor programming app. It wasn't that difficult, just a little bit, but hopefully this video was a little useful. Thank you.